I have a gem in my pocket.
Your Majesty. Sir. Your Majesty.
Hello.
This is for you, Your Majesty.
Congratulations, you've made a friend. In addition to being jolly good company, friends can give each other gifts and even discounts at shops that they own.
Oh,
Here you are, then. I'm sorry, it's awfully hard to concentrate on my letter. With all that noise, I get through half of it, and then I find I'm writing, "I had enough with your mum," or some other horrible thing.
Spineless fools! None of you know what it means to be a true Auroran.
Here, have this from me.
Greetings!
It's always good to see you around here.
Greetings, Royal One.
I hope you like the wares on display, friend.
The more customers spend in my shop, the better the quality of goods I can stock.
Yay! Delicious.
Authentic Auroran cuisine at affordable prices.
I am certain you will find my prices agreeable.
Please, accept this gift, Your Majesty.
Thank you, and enjoy.
Great King, please, accept this gift.
Authentic Auroran goods.
Unwanted goods. There's no such thing.
Not for myself.
I'll take them all.
Greetings, esteemed customer.
Thank you.
I hope your experience here was pleasant. I am certain you will find my prices agreeable. You are the kind of customer that makes buy my wares. You won't be disappointed. Wise choice. I have heard you have good prices here.
I wait till you not find a better bargain.
Nice. I like it, Your Majesty.
Please, accept this gift, Your Majesty.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
Buy a gift for yourself and a souvenir for yourself.
Please, buy my goods, friend.
I sell Auroran's best. Here, have this from me.
Oh my! I hope you like the wares on display,
Shop
friend.
here and you're liable
Want
to
to
rub
buy
elbows
goods
with
from a shop
celebrities.
owned by a
Like the
famous
one who
hero?
owns the place.
I restock things every few days. So it is worth
Your Highness, please.
I will give you a fair price for your old worthless items. May I be of assistance, esteemed customer? Is anything on sale today? I buy and sell almost anything. Here and fight me like a man. I would not have chosen this. The king of Lionhead has returned.
Mighty One, greetings.
We love you, Your Majesty. You are doing a great job.
Sir.
Greetings, Royal One.
Ah, the heroes of today. You are nothing like the noble heroes of old. They were righteous crusaders who killed and died in the service of all that was good. What are you then? Sort of good. Yawn. What happened to your kind? You can't commit. Everything's a grey area. No black or white. It's all so dreadfully unimpressive. Why bother being good or evil at all if you're not going to take it all away? Embrace your nature and feed it. Then come back to me when your journey is complete. I may just have something for you.
Here, have this and think of me, Your Majesty.
You know what I like most about people? They die. Winter's my favorite season. I love the snow. And that's when most people die. You certainly are a big...
How are you, Your Majesty?
A dog. Does it have fleas? You are very attractive for an actor.
Oh, noble one! Maybe you're the one who can save the world. Although more than likely... What the hell?!
Get about 100 handkerchiefs. Stealing them is an economical alternative to buying them. Stitch, glue or tape them together, tie a string to each corner, go to the highest place you can find, put 2 strings in each hand and then jump off. Note, this activity does pose significant risks and should not be attempted except under favourable wind conditions. Even then, you'd have to be completely insane.
Most kind. Thank you.
A lot of you.
Come back soon. The finest goods in all Aurora.
Have you no sympathy for your fellows?
Hooray!
Hello, Your Royal Majesty.
Want to buy from a great adventurer? Then shop here.
Hail, mighty sovereign!
My lord.
Let me buy your unwanted items. Fair price paid.
Sir.
Ready to serve, Your Majesty. At your service. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Good to see you, Your Majesty.
Majesty.
Your Majesty.
My lord. Woo!
It's more beautiful than I dared to imagine. And heavy, too. Our experts estimate it's worth a small fortune. Of course, now the question becomes, what do you wish to do with this fine stone? Shall I deposit the money from the sale into the treasury? Or perhaps you would prefer the funds were channeled into, let us say, a more personal account? It is almost too perfect to waste on anything as trivial as protecting the kingdom, wouldn't you say, Your Majesty? A truly selfless act. I am constantly in awe of your generous and noble spirit. Putting the safety of your people before your own reward. Bravo, Your Majesty. Bravo. The treasury is looking rather sickly, wouldn't you agree? We must always be wary of unnecessary expenditures and watch out for possible avenues of profit. With that in mind, I would like to discuss the thorny issue of child benefits, which were abolished under your brother's rule. There are vocal elements within the community who are clamoring for us to bring it back. In the interests of the treasury and of the long-term welfare of the people, I have a counter-proposal. It's somewhat radical, but rather brilliant, if you don't mind me saying. We charge people for every child they have. This would keep the population low, but more importantly, the treasury high. Is it really fair to bring new life into such an uncertain world? And won't that gold go to help the children who have already been born? Of course, you may also choose to keep Logan's policies. The matter is entirely in your hands. If you choose to leave Logan's abolishment in place, people might think you are no different to him. At least it wouldn't be a drain on the treasury, though. Very well, Your Majesty. The breeders amongst the rabble will be ecstatic, I'm sure. Perhaps you are considering making a personal donation to the treasury to make up for the shortfall. It is entirely your decision, as always. Shall we proceed with the rest of your appointments? Here is the royal agenda for the day. As you can see, you have 2 audiences in the throne room to begin. I've heard rumors that Reva's latest proposals are both scandalous and delicious. It should be most entertaining.
All stand to attention for the King of Albion. This hearing concerns the future of the Bowerstone Shelter and Orphanage. Paige will speak for the disenfranchised people of the city. Reva will dispute her cause.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, the shelter has long been the only refuge for the homeless, the poor, and the orphaned. And until we can change the whole world for the better, it will continue to be their only hope of survival. Isn't it time we held out a helping hand to those who need it most? The shelter is underfunded and the building has fallen into disrepair. Invest in the shelter and orphanage, and perhaps we can begin to create a better future for Albion's forgotten people.
I could not agree more. The city and its people are in dire need. But it is not charity they require. It is love. I propose we use this dilapidated building to help both them and ourselves, for love and money have always gone hand in hand. Let us inaugurate Bowerstone's first brothel.
A brothel?
Brothel, bordello, whorehouse. The name is unimportant. What matters is that the people get the love they need, and we get their money.
Yes, it's for your majesty to decide. Refurnish the shelter and orphanage, or convert it into a house of ill repute.
The poor of this city have suffered enough. We will renovate the shelter and orphanage.
The Bowerstone shelter shall be refurbished at the Crown's expense.
Thank you, Your Majesty. You've done the right thing.
As you wish, Your Majesty. The parentless tykes and their destitute friends shall have a palace to call their own. Are you a beggar, too lazy to own your own clothes? Or perhaps an orphan, aching for a bowl of gruel? Then come to Riva Industries Shelter and Orphanage, where you'll find food, beds, clothes, and even new parents. No matter who you are, we care, even if you don't deserve it.
Today, you will deal with a pressing environmental issue, the disposal of the city's waste. Riva will offer his proposal. A member of the Morningwood community will stand against him.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, I'm sure you will have noticed a certain aroma permeating the city of late, even more nauseating than usual. I fear it is not merely the stench of the underprivileged. Bowerstone is beginning to have a serious waste disposal issue. We require an inexpensive and efficient solution, and I believe I have hit upon one. Now, currently, part of our waste is being disposed of in the Morningwood Marsh. With very little effort, Riva Industries could redirect all of the Bowerstone sewer system to flow directly into that region. As you know, it's a desolate place with no financial or cultural value to the kingdom. There can be little discussion as to the logic of this decision.
Hang on, this isn't right. Not right at all. We're all children of the soil. It's in our hearts, it's in our blood. It's under our fingernails. What I mean is, we're all equal when it comes to dirt, like. From dirt we come to dirt we go, yes? We who reside in Morningwood have as good a claim to being clean as anyone. And what of Morningwood itself? Its nature spirits, its woodland elves, and water fairies. Do they not deserve freedom from pollution too? Don't destroy paradise with your urban dregs, man. Channel the waste. Be one with the cycle of life. You have all these, like, factories and stuff, don't you? Turn one into a, what do you call it? One of those things, a sewage reclamation facility. Right on.
What shall you decide, Your Majesty?
Morningwood is to be left unspoiled. We will find other ways to deal with Bowerstone's sewage problem.
The King has spoken. Morningwood shall not be used as a waste site. The Sanitation Committee will look into safer alternatives.
Groovy. You are like a majestuous eagle, Your Majesty. You were in touch with your inner innards. Granny Nature thanks you from, like, the bottom of her heart.
A pity. I must admit I was rather looking forward to breathing fresh air, but I'm sure Your Majesty knows best. There There is nothing as important as the health and hygiene of our citizens. As such, Riva Industries is delighted to announce the opening of the Bowerstone Sewage Recycling Facility, because there can be no affluence without effluence.
The day is almost over, Your Majesty. Only one more appointment left. Page has requested a meeting in the old rebel headquarters. How very cloak and dagger. I wonder what she wants.
Here, have this for being such a great king.
Long live the king!
Greetings, sir.
Your Majesty? Here.
Way!
Sir?